under the curse. All right, I got this True unit, and it's been the condensate leak. Went to the back, went to blow the drain line out. The drain line popped off, so I knew it was iced up. I got all of the apparatus off, and you can see she's iced up good. The drain pan's iced up, and I got to look in, and the coil's looking really suspect. So I'm thinking it probably got low on charge, and then that's what's causing the drain pan to ice up, and then that's what's causing the condensate leak. And then it comes over down into here. I'm gonna run the serial number and see how old this thing is. Then I'm gonna get the leak detector and do a leak check on the evaporator coil and get this ice melted out of here. And you go that far, then it's time for it'll be time for a new thermostat. You can see it's getting corroded in there. So we'll see how far we're gonna take this. See how the evap fan's doing. So I'll probably go evaporator, fan motor, thermostat, coil, cap tube, full Monty. Let's run this serial number on the number checker here real quick. Get TPP 93 88 91 547. Okay, this one's right at the 6-year mark. It's got all the telltale signs of being low on charge. Customer said the product on that end was freezing. That's a sign that we're low on charge. We know what the evap looks like. I got the ice melted. So I did get the drain pan to finally drain because the bottom of the drain pan was iced up. We can see mega corrosion, and I don't like that stain on the suction line back there. So we're gonna fire off the H10. Let's get her fired off. I go manual, medium, turn this all the way down. Let the heater warm up. That heater needs to warm up for a minimum of 2 minutes, but we might go longer. I got my rebuild going. I put a new thermostat on. And then we're gonna see if this thing's low on charge, if it get into detections of leaks, and make a determination. Odds are it's probably low on gas. It's an old 134A unit. I'm gonna pull that fan blade off and wash it. It's a little dirty. I think that's a 7/16 nut driver. Tippins is in the starting lineup today. We'll go wash this off real quick while the heater is warming up. Like my favorite part of the day. We'll get the scrubber on it. All right, I've got it on medium, warmed up. Take her up. That's a good tip for me. I've noticed you don't have to get it in the green. The green's sometimes too fast. I know it's more sensitive if it's in the green. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's almost a little too fast for how I like it. I usually like to tick a little bit slower. But let's give her a run. me zoom out. I'm gonna start her off back here. She's speeding up. There it is, right there. Can you hear it speeding up? There it is, leaker. I knew it. That is a leak. And then you'll hear it slow down. So I got a leaky evaporator coil. About on this side. Just because it looks bad doesn't mean it's leaking. But I definitely got a leak back there on the back side. So I'm gonna recharge this thing because they're super busy, and then I gotta get them a price for a coil. And that was the telltale signs. Frozen drain pan, saying that the other end of the fridge was freezing. What happens is you get low on refrigerant, your evaporator temperature drops, right? So the air coming out of this thing gets colder, actually, believe it or not, till you get to a point where you're too low on charge, and then it won't refrigerate anymore. There's an interesting service call right here. All right, I got it back up and running. So the leak more than likely is at the accumulator in the back of the coil, but with it being 6 years old, I'm gonna give them a price for the new coil. But the customers are getting smart. They know that it's 6 years old, so they're also gonna get a price for, you know, the off-brand. Because of the age of the fridge, they're getting hip to it. So we're gonna see what they wanna do there. I think they could get this thing, it's a slow leak. I think they could probably get about a year out of this thing as is, if they wanted to run a test run on it. And then figure out, but I'm still gonna get them a price for a coil, liquid line filter dryer. It does have a new thermostat in it. And we are back in action. We just started cooling back down. This is our return air. And then our supply is up here. Oh yeah, it goes right to the condiments first. She's getting good and cold. So yeah, that was the condensate leak. Frickin' special. Iced up drain panatitis pluggo. That makes for a long service call. If you guys ever come across that one, if you're a new technician, and you go to blow the condensate out and it just, and it's stuck. The drain pan's probably iced up on this model of True units. Something to check for. All right, I hope you liked the video. If you haven't yet, please click the subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.